Whew. Oh Lord, what a week for video game news. What's going on, everybody? Took a little break last week, but hey, that's how we do things here. Had to celebrate mine and Pippin's birthday after all. You should check out that video if you haven't. But that being said, let's jump right into the news. Now, huge thing going on. Next Thursday, May the 7th, Xbox is showing off some gameplay. Now, this current console generation coming up, Xbox is not shy to be the first one to do literally everything. I mean, with the PlayStation 5 so far, we've seen their controller and their logo. Next thing we might see their power cord? I don't know. But hey, the Xbox, we've already seen what the console looks like. We've already seen the controller. We've already seen some gameplay. And now apparently they're doing a huge gameplay kind of blowout. It's going to be next Thursday, the 7th at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So sometime Eastern where I'm at. I don't know. I'll look it up. But I'm super interested. I cannot wait to see what these consoles are doing power-wise. I mean, we already know with the SSD that they're going to be having huge load time reductions. I just can't wait to see what these things can do. I'm already loving the graphics on my Xbox One X. So, I mean, hey, what are you guys excited for? Do you want them to show off some Halo? I know I do. Or is there another game you want to look out for? Or do you think they're going to show something new? Let's talk about this one in ye olden comments. Up next, I'm going to talk about a little bit of a bummer thing. If you were looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima, that game is now getting pushed till July. There's a good reason for this, and that will actually be the next story. But for those of you who don't know, a lot of people have been saying that Ghost of Tsushima is kind of like the maybe spiritual love child of maybe the Tenchu games and the Way of the Samurai games, which are two of my personal favorite games series. So, I don't dust off the old PS4 very often, but in this case, I might be jumping at it. I'm actually, if there's ever been a PS4 exclusive that I'm looking forward to, it would be this one. Not saying that PS4 exclusives are bad or anything, but all of them are kind of the samey, right? They're all, a really epic. I'm not saying they're samey like that's bad, but they're all like an epic, big, open world, usually a lot of collectibles, over-the-shoulder, third-person action game, which is great. But there's so many of them. For me, I've never been like, you know what? Let me jump into that, which is probably a mistake, because everyone and their mom is all like, you haven't played God of War, or you haven't played the new Spider-Man? What are you, an idiot? And I guess I probably am. But Ghost of Tsushima really has my attention, so I do hate this being pushed to July, but I am looking forward to playing it. And now, on to why it was pushed to July. The Last of Us has a release date. Now, a couple news videos ago, I did say that The Last of Us Part 2 is postponed indefinitely, and that's going to bum a bunch of people out. Well, it now has a release date of June. It's basically taking the place of Ghost of Tsushima, and that is because of a larger story where over the weekend, apparently someone had a developer's build, or maybe a pretty close to final build, and they just started posting gameplay all over the internet. Viewers beware. If you are very interested in this game, do not go searching, because you will be spoiled. Apparently, huge character arcs and story beats have just been exposed. And if you know anything about The Last of Us, you'll know that basically that's why you play the game. I mean, it's not like, oh, this game has the revolutionary gameplay I've been looking for. I mean, this game is meant for its story, its character development, and the emotions you're supposed to feel going into this. The fact that they have spoiled that, I think, lit a fire under Sony to, hey, let's get it out. Now, to recap why it was postponed indefinitely, they, of course, blamed the COVID-19 situation, which, very, very valid. But to me, the fact that they were able to just flip this around on a dime, like, hey, crap, it leaked. Oh, it's coming out next month, real fast. I'm pretty sure that kind of validates what a lot of people were thinking, where this is, Sony, they do 1-2 really big first-party games every year. Last of Us 2 has been hyped up for so long now that this was going to be their swan song before the PS5, and you could tell that, they delayed it, likely because they wanted to get maximum sales. They know with people going out and about is very limited right now, so physical copies would not be going off the shelves. Plus distributors, it'd be hard to get things here and there. So likely they were going to probably postpone it till later in the year, maybe closer to the PS5 as like a final farewell to PS4, and hey, it's backwards compatible on PS5, so go ahead and get it. But this kind of validates that, because if they were just so ready to flip it and turn around, it's a shame that this is the reason why. And I get, if what I just said was the reason why they postponed it, I get that. A lot of fears, although I feel like Animal Crossing should have alleviated those fears, because Animal Crossing is like the #1 quickest selling game for like Nintendo like ever. And that's been like a total quarantine game. I mean, it started when everyone started. So maybe their fears should have been alleviated, but because of that weird leak, I mean, they flipped on a dime, like within the hour. Yo, it's gonna come out, go ahead and pick it up. So I mean, how do you guys feel about that? Are you excited for The Last of Us 2? Have you been spoiled? Now that you know, are you going to maybe keep a weathered eye out? Let me know in the comments below if you're gonna try to steer clear now, or if you are the opposite and you're like, oh man, I'm not gonna pay $60, I'll just look it up online. And that brings us to our final bit of news. It looks like the next Assassin's Creed has been announced. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It is going to be the Viking Assassin's Creed that no one thought would ever happen. I know they have said in the past that they're not going to do like a Japanese samurai like ninja Assassin's Creed, which to me is bonkers, because that's like the ultimate like timeline. Maybe they're saving it for their last one if that ever happens. But while Viking Assassin's Creed sounds cool, have you ever seen a stealth Viking? I mean, in the trailer, like, they do have the wrist blade, I guess, kind of ties it together, but man, that's quite a stretch. Now, gonna get heat for this one again, too. I know it. Assassin's Creed is another series that I straight up don't play. I bought, like, the cool collector's... I was all in the hype with Assassin's Creed 1. I got, like, the cool big 10-box collector's edition for 360. I got Assassin's Creed. I was like, yeah, Assassin's Creed! I played it, and, after I learned that, of course, that is specific to this game. I know. It's specific to that game. The enemies just line up and you parry, kill, parry, kill, parry, kill. Wait your turn, parry, kill. You wait your turn, parry, kill. I grew so bored of that game that I did not give any of them a chance. I know that's stupid. I heard the last one's like really crazy cool. I don't even really know what's going on with the story. It may or may not have gone off the rails. I have no idea. But, are you looking forward to Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Are you looking forward to being like the sneaky barbarian? Is it even going to be sneaky? I have no idea. Let me know what you think down below. And since we didn't have a video last weekend on the news, I don't really have a comment of the day to share. So I'm actually going to ask you guys a question today. What are y'all playing this weekend? Because of the whole COVID situation, my birthday game to myself, Trials of Mana, actually didn't get here till this week. So I did not get to play it all weekend last weekend like I wanted to. And hey, I've said this in videos past, I'm not harshing Amazon or whoever the hell I bought it from, because right now it's a crazy time. You should not be angry at people delivering stuff for delivering stuff late, because you know what? They're just doing their job. They're doing the best they can. And thank you for that. But, that's what I'm playing. I'm jumping head into Trials of Mana. What are you guys playing? Drop in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And that's going to do it for us today. Thanks for stopping in for the Saturday news video. If you guys love what I'm doing, please throw some likes in there, some comments down below. I love chatting with you. I always respond to all of them to the best of my ability. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And hey, as always, take it easy.